हेलो ऑल, हाउ आर यू? कैसी है जनता? हेलो इंदु, हेलो निर्मित, हेलो आदित्य, हेलो प्रिया, हाउ आर यू गाइज एंड गर्ल्स? चलिए, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द सेशन इन कंसर्न टू मेंटल एबिलिटी व्हिच इज द कोर ऑफ NTSE, that is National Talent Search Examination. Hello Neha, hello Anisha, hello Nirmit, hello Gauri. Fine, so let's move on to the session now, right? A big hi, hello to all those जिनके ने मैंने नहीं बोले, right? We need to start with a beautiful session in concern to dice problems. I am fine, how are you all? Hello Krishveni, hello Surjo, hello Aditya, hello Palak, hello Vivek, hello Mrunal, hello Anisha, hello Siddiq. चलिए, नाउ बिफोर आई मूव ऑन टू द सेशन आई वुड लाइक टू नो इसमें आज कितने बच्चे 9th के हैं, कितने 10th के हैं. सो प्लीज क्विकली पोस्ट योर क्लासेस दैट यू आर फ्रॉम विच पर्टिकुलर क्लास, 9th और 10th, or maybe if you are a junior, do post that also, right? Hello Kritika, hello Abdul, I am fine, how are you guys? Okay, a mix. 10th majority, 10th is majority. Okay, I can see more of the 10th class. Fine, more of the 10th class. Hello Mohit. Fine. So most of the students are from 10th class. Arey wah, someone is saying NTSE on 27th of December. Okay, Krishnaveni, all the best for the same. Fine, Yash, all the best for your NTSE if it is on 13th. Okay, Mrunal, fine. Chaliye, so excuse me. So let's start with the session. This is a session in concern to dice problems. Now dice, I shall be starting from the basic because we shall be having one more session in concern to dice. So today we are starting with the basics of a dice, right? So हम सभी लूडो खेलते हैं, उसमें dice होते हैं. There are multiple dice in many of the games. There are many games which require dice to check our luck, right? That as per our luck we shall be getting the outcome, and as per the outcome we shall be moving our piece, right? So it could be anything like Monopoly, it could be anything like business, it could be anything like Ludo. So dice is something which is fascinating to most of the kids when they are kids and when they are in the habit of playing with those dice. But as we grow up, this dice which was the part of a game now moves to the part of the academic, and we have got awesome questions in concern to dice. And today we are starting with the basic level, that is level number 1. I shall be covering basics of dice, and then in the next session of dice we shall be enhancing the level. और तब आपको बहुत सारा visualization लगाना पड़ेगा. Visualization तो आज भी लगाना पड़ेगा, but next level will be a bit higher level. Okay, I can see Manoj. Hello Manoj. Hello Tejas. Hello Neha. Okay, so let's move on to the dice questions, right? Okay, as the name says, dice problem, nice problem, right? So dice problem is very nice problem. So let's start with some nice problems. Okay, starting with warming up. Warming up means थोड़ा सा brain को दौड़ा लेते हैं, थोड़ा सा churn कर लेते हैं, so that we are in position to grasp well. एक athlete भी थोड़ा warming up करता है, हम भी थोड़ी सी warming up करते हैं. So warming up के लिए आपके सामने एक छोटा सा question आ रहा है. The question says, in how many ways can we have a sum total of 6 from outcomes of 2 dice as shown in the image below? कितने तरीके हैं 6 लेके आने के as the sum of the numbers on the output of 2 dice as shown in the diagram? You can see 2 dice are there. You can see 3 and 3. The sum total is 6. The question is, how many dice are there? Sorry, how many ways are there in which you can get 6 by throwing 2 dice? By throwing 2 dice, 6 as the sum total of the outcome. ओके, रेशो वाले क्वेश्चन बच्चे, ये रेशो वाले क्वेश्चन अब किस चैप्टर के आप परसेंटेजेस के पूछ रहे हैं? अरे बाप रे, इतने सारे बच्चों के आंसर. आई कैन सी मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स सेइंग 5 6 5 6 5 6 5 6. व्हाट अ म्यूजिक गोइंग ऑन, राइट? चलिए. ओके, लेट्स सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन नाउ, राइट? सो द वार्मिंग अप क्वेश्चन सेज व्हेन वी आर थ्रोइंग 2 डाइस, वन ऑफ द आउटकम इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, दैट इज 3,3, राइट? सो इन हाउ मेनी वेज कैन वी गेट द सम टोटल एज 6? एंड यू वर एब्सोल्युटली राइट. बहुत सारी जनता बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, बिकॉज द आंसर इज 5. लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दैट. सो कितने तरीके हैं वो देख लेते हैं फटाफट, देखिए फटाफट. So when you are throwing 2 dice, you may get, because there is no restriction, those dice are not similar, they have different color. As you can see, they are red and blue, right? They are red and blue. Now if they are red and blue, a 4 on one dice and 2 on another is different from 2 on the first dice and 4 on the other. Similarly, 1 on red dice and 5 on blue, or 5 on red dice and 1 on the blue, they are different cases. That's why we have got total 5 cases, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3,3 was already shown to you as an example. So you were perfectly okay, perfectly right in saying that total number of cases are 5, and people are still posting. Good one. So that was a very basic warming up question. Now we are moving on to the basics of dice. Chali, let's get rolling. So when I talk of dice, right, every dice has got 6 faces with 6 numbers, right? In special cases, there are certain dice in which numbers are not there, dots are there. Then there are certain dice which have got symbols also. So we shall be covering all those questions also. But in general, when we talk of a dice, every dice has got 6 faces with 6 numbers, right? It has got 8 corners, right? And it has got 12 edges or sides. 12 edges or sides. Edges means straight lines, right? So that is clear to you. I hope everyone knows that. So we can move on to now. When you will open up a dice like a box, it will be something like this, right? As you can see. So when a dice gets open up, it opens up like this. But there are many other ways. There are many other ways in which dice is opened up. In fact, in NTSE stage 1, a common question is they show you 4 pictures and then they ask you which out of the following diagram on closing won't be forming this particular dice, right? So we need to know that how these pieces are getting closed and are forming a dice. This is just one example, and you can see in this example, when you would be closing, this will be coming onto the top, this will be the bottom, and these 4 are the walls. These are the 4 walls, right? So there is a base, there are 4 walls, and then there is a top. That's what the image is showing, right? Chali, फिलहाल थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ाते हैं. This was basic. Now, I'm showing you different arrangements through which you can open up a dice and you can create a box out of it. Now, 4 are in front of you. You can see a T-shaped diagram can result in the formation of a box or a dice. The second diagram, third diagram, all these 4 diagrams which you are seeing right now can form a closed box or a dice. Can form a closed box or a dice. So I hope that is clear. Not only this, there are many other ways. I'll show you some more. Look here. Now these again on closing will be forming dice, right? That is a closed box. When I say dice, dice means closed box or a cube. It's up to you. Similarly, moving ahead, again, if you see these 3, they again will be forming, right, closed boxes or dice. So there are many ways in which you can open up a dice or a box. But this was all 2D. So I will try to show you something. Let's see. Yeah, I hope that is visible. Now, if this is the case and this is the box, I'm showing you 2-3 examples through animation. You can see that we have got an open dice on which numbers are there, and this dice is getting open like a box. And now I hope everyone is clear that how these faces will be coming up. So it is very much visible that 1 is opposite to 5, 3 is opposite to 6, 2 is opposite to 4, right? So that is very much clear to all of you through the diagram and through the animation also, that how these faces are covering up and forming 4 walls and the top. I'll show you 2 more animations. Yep, this is the second animation where you are having a Z-shaped diagram and it is resulting in the formation of a cube or a dice. I repeat, you are having a Z-shaped diagram and it is forming a cube or a dice. I hope that is also visible. Now from this, you can see these 4, 1, 3, 5, 6 shall be forming the 4 walls, right? And 4 and 2 can be the top and the bottom, or vice versa. You may assume 1 as the bottom and 5 as the top. It's up to you that how you are visualizing the same, right? Okay, so let's focus. 1 lies opposite to 5, 2 again lies opposite to 4, 3 lies opposite to 6. Now it is very much visible as 2 and 4 are on the opposite sides of a central piece. They would be forming opposite faces. They would be forming opposite faces. Okay, someone is saying something. Acha, okay. Okay, yes, I would be covering that also. Need not to worry. Filal Kiri, one more animation. Wonderful animation wherein you are getting a L shape, not exactly L shape diagram, but a typical diagram wherein you are getting a cube or a dice out of it, right? And the numbers are mentioned like this. And when you would be closing it, you can see 1 is opposite to 5, 4 is opposite to 2, and again 3 is opposite to 6 because that's the last pair. In any dice, if you are mentioning all 6 numbers, you would be getting 3 opposite pairs. So these are the 3 opposite pairs. Moving ahead. Chaliye, ये आ गया fourth diagram and I suppose the last diagram or the last animation in which you can see how a dice is getting formed through this. How a dice is getting formed through this arrangement. So these are the numbers and 1 lies opposite to 5, 2 lies opposite to 4, 3 lies opposite to 6, right? So I hope सबको समझ आया. तो अगर आपको समझ आया तो थोड़ा सा तो मजा आया होगा और अगर थोड़ा सा मजा आया तो I need some thumbs up to move ahead so that I could gauge that whether you are getting or not, because this is really very basic. I am assuming everyone is grasping this, but I want some symbol from your side because I can't see you, I can't hear you, I can only see your signs. So if this is clear to you, please show me some positive signs so that I could move ahead. Okay, I can see. Okay, I can see thumbs up now. Thank you, Mohit. Thank you, Shamal. Thank you, Yash. Okay, Anija. Okay, thank you. Okay, Krishnaveni. Fine. No, let's move ahead. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Okay, one more arrangement. So one more animation is there, right? You can see now this is very much clear that 2 and 4 are on the opposite walls, right? And 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is opposite to 5 and 3 is opposite to 6. And that's what the image is saying, right? Chaliye, so we are done with the animation part. Now let's move on to the practice part. We shall be solving 5 questions of dice today, right? And then we shall be discussing the challenge problem, because the challenge problem which I had asked in the previous session of impossible maths, I was shocked to see that 99% of the answers to that question were wrong. I repeat once again, I had asked you one challenge problem at the end of impossible maths session, and I'm surprised to see that 99% of the students were wrong in replying to that problem. So we shall be discussing that problem and I shall be asking you one new challenge problem. But before that, let's practice few questions of dice. Chaliye, when we talk of a normal dice has got sum of faces as 7. In case of a normal dice, the sum of opposite faces is always 7, right? Like this. 4 plus 3, 5 plus 2, 1 plus 6. So this is a case of normal dice, right? So in most of the questions, they do mention you that the sum of opposite faces is 7, right? Okay. Now we are moving on to a question. The question says, a dice is thrown and its 3 positions are shown. Areva. A dice is thrown and its 3 positions are shown. What a poem, right? What a rhyme. So find the alphabet opposite to P. So I'm waiting for your answer. Quickly. फटाफट बताइए P के opposite कौन आने वाला है. 3 diagrams are available. Now when we are getting 3, फिर तो lottery है, because generally it's a tough case when there are 2 views, but now we have got 3 views of a dice wherein you can see PQR, you can see RST, you can see TUQ. So the question is, which face is opposite to P? Which face is opposite to P? Q and R नहीं हो सकते. Q and R तो हो ही नहीं सकते. Why so? Because Q and R are the adjacent faces of P. I repeat, Q and R are the adjacent faces of P. So Q and R are not possible. People are posting answer as T is. Okay. Fine. Now is it the guesswork? I don't know how you are solving this. But it's always good to draw the diagram of an open dice and then only you should be predicting. So देखें हमारे पास कितना space है इसको solve करने के लिए. Okay. So the question is, that is, a dice is thrown and its 3 positions shown. I am moving on to the first diagram, which is PQR. So opposite to P, Q and R नहीं हो सकता, but Q and R are adjacent faces of P, right? Similarly, if you see the second dice, we have got R, S and T. R is common to first and second diagram. I repeat, R is common to first and second diagram. That's why if I have to draw a cube, the open cube, I should be starting with alphabet R. फिलहाल के लिए तीनों डायग्राम आपने देख लिए. अब if I shall be drawing a diagram like this will be a wrong diagram. This will be a wrong diagram. Now why this is a wrong diagram, that we need to know. For that you need to go one step back. You need to go one step back. Now please pay attention. Let's suppose this is the open box. Now I can see that R is common to both. So I will be placing R over here. And then I can see P and Q. Now it is very important when you are placing alphabets, they should be following same orientation as that of the diagram. Orientation means you can see from Q to P. From Q to P it is clockwise direction. From Q to P it is clockwise direction. Similarly, if I look at S and T, I should be placing S over here and T over here. I should be placing, why so? From S to T you can see, from S to T it is clockwise, from S to T it is clockwise. So this is the right diagram. Now once I am done with this, the pending one is, that is U. Right, I should be placing U over here. But from this diagram it is very much clear that which face is opposite to P, that is T. But if instead of drawing a diagram like this, I would be drawing a diagram like this. Now what is the difference? If you see here from S to T, you are moving in the clockwise direction. Whereas in this diagram, you are going in the anti-clockwise direction, which is wrong. So this diagram is wrong. Many of the students are in habit of giving me answer as S or T, right? So you should be checking this very carefully, that the orientation is very important whenever you are opening up a dice. So moving ahead, so what's the right diagram? Well, this is the wrong diagram, as you can see, right? I have just explained in case of that is S to T, this is wrong. So moving ahead, which is the right diagram? This is the right diagram, as I was saying. Now from this diagram, it is very much clear that opposite to P is T. I repeat for the last time because this is the first question. I am sparing more time for this. You need to check when R has been placed from P to Q, it is clockwise. Sorry, anti-clockwise, right? It is anti-clockwise. Similarly, when you are checking T to S, right? T to S, you need to compare how it is moving. They both are moving anti-clockwise. This direction or orientation should be same in the diagram. So I hope it is clear to all. Right. That's why I have explained again. Now I hope it is clear to all. Chali. So now we will practice more questions on the similar funda. Okay, so opposite to P is T. Be ready for the second question. Second question is in front of you. The question says, if we close this box, then it will look like which particular figure shown below. Well, if we close this box, it will be looking like which particular figure? NTSE stage 1 question है, बहुत basic है, फटाफट आंसर बताइए, फटाफट आगे बढ़े, छोटा सा क्वेश्चन है, quickly. Well, he says when we shall be closing this dice, which particular box we shall be getting, or when we shall be closing this box, which diagram we shall be getting. Okay, the answer is perfectly okay. As you can see, when these two tops shall be meeting on the top surface like this, this hole will be a shaded portion. That means we shall be having a top which is half shaded. So that means this diagram is wrong. That means this diagram is also wrong. Now we are left out with only B. We need to check when we shall be closing this box, this dot will be one of the wall which will be adjacent to the top, that is the shaded top. Means if I draw a 3D diagram, so it will be something like right? So it will be something like this. Fine. So that is again a different orientation. You can draw like that also, right? But I hope that is clear to you. So moving ahead. So rightly answered. Let's move to the next question. Again a very easier one. It's an easier one. फटाफट बताइए. If I close this box, it will look like which particular diagram? If I close this box, it will look like which particular diagram? If I close this box, it will look like which particular diagram? If I close this box, it will look like which particular diagram? Okay, Krishnaveni. Okay, people are saying A. Fine. Well, you can see that if I close this diagram, this dot and this shaded portion, they are going to be the opposite faces. Dot and shaded portion are opposite faces, which is not the case over here. So now we need to check what about the A. Is A possible? In A you can see there is a dot, there is this portion, and they are adjacent. Yes, that's absolutely true. So A can be the answer. That is perfectly okay. A can be the answer, right? So you are absolutely right. I can see a lot many A's. Awesome. A for awesome, right? चलिए, let's move on to the next one. So ये छोटे बच्चों वाले question थे because this is level 1 of this particular topic. Now we are moving on to the next question. 6 faces of a cube are numbered from 1 to 6 in different ways. If one is adjacent to 2, 3 and 5, then which of the statement is true? Very nice question. He says 6 faces of the cube have been numbered 1 to 6 in different ways. हमने 1 to 6 लिखा है, and what are the adjacent numbers to 1? 2, 3, 5 are the adjacent numbers to the number 1. He says which of the following statement is true. When he says which of the following is true means always true. I repeat, which of the following statement is true means he is asking इनमें से कौन true हो सकता है, right? कौन हो सकता है? That is the question. So let's see. Array, people are posting the answer as A. Who is this person? He says Deepak Yadav. Okay, Deepak Yadav says A. Mohammad Asif says 4, 6 wala option. Okay, other is saying 1 and 4 wala option. Okay, let's see, let's check it. Fine. Fatavat. I am moving on to the answer now, and then I shall be explaining also. Okay. Lot many students are saying A. तो भाई अगर आप A बोल ही रहे हो तो A for awesome है और आप जनता awesome है जो आंसर दे रहे हैं, तो फटाफट इस क्वेश्चन को देख लेते हैं कि ये कैसे चलेगा. He says we have got 6 faces numbered from 1 to 6. Let me check if I have got space to explain on the next slide. Yes, I have got space. So please pay attention now. He says 6 faces are numbered 1 to 6. 1 is adjacent to 2, 3, 5. So place 1 over here. Now when I say 2, 3, 5, I don't know 2, 3, 5 कहाँ पे आएगा. I am not sure 2, 3, 5 कहाँ पे आएगा. So randomly I shall be placing 2, 3, 5 as they are adjacent faces of 1. Now we are left out with 2 things. Whenever we shall be placing 2, 3, 5, there will be one wall which will be left out, and there will be one top. This will be acting as the top and this will be acting as the wall, right? And these 2 will be occupying which particular numbers? That is numbers 4 and 6. If 4 and 6 are coming on these particular places, they are obviously adjacent. Now you may say, sir, how can you say 4 would be coming to this place? It might be a case that 4 goes to this place. Yes, even then it is possible. I will explain you that. देखिए, let's suppose you are placing 1 over here and you are saying 2, 3, 5 are adjacent. You place 2, 3, 5. Even then there is one wall. Base is 1. It has got 4 walls. One wall is vacant, one top is vacant. These 2 things will be occupying 2 numbers 4, 6. So 4, 6 will always be adjacent to each other. I repeat once again. Let's suppose you are placing 1 over here and you are saying, sir, I will go for 2, 3, 5. Even then, again, the last diagram, this is vacant, which is a wall. This is the top. So top and wall are vacant. So they would be occupying 4 and 6, and 4 and 6 will be adjacent for sure. चलिए, so देख लें एक बार दोबारा से. So answer is 4 is adjacent to 6. For rest of the options, if you will try, you will see they are not always true. They can be true in some of the cases, but not always true. So 4 is adjacent to 6 is always true. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next question for all of you. Which digit will appear on the face opposite to the face with number 4? Oh wow, very easy question. और ये NTSE Tamil Nadu का question, as you can see. Which digit will appear on the face opposite to the face with number 4? I repeat, which digit will appear on the face opposite to the face with number 4? Number 4 के opposite क्या आएगा ये आपको बताना है. तमिलनाडु NTSE का question है, stage 1 का, and I can see 3 is one of the answer. You have got options as 3, 5, 6, 2 or 3. Which digit will appear on the face opposite to the face with number 4? Okay, okay. So let's see what the answer is. Answer is 3, absolutely right. फटाफट देखिए इस चीज को. We have got 3 as the common number. We have got 3 as the common number. So, if I have to draw this, I would be placing 3 over here. I would be placing 1 and 2. The same orientation, right? And then I've got 3 and I've got 6 and 5. From 6 to 5, you are going anti-clockwise. From 6 to 5, you are going anti-clockwise. So I shall be placing 6 over here, 5 over here, right? But if by chance you are wrong also, you place 5 over here, 6 over here, even then you would be knowing that 4 shall be moving to this place. If 4 is moving to that place, then kahani khatam. Because from the diagram, it was very much visible that 3 has got 4 neighbors. 3 has got 4 neighbors. Con, 1, 2, 6 and 5. So it was very much clear from the diagram that number 3 has got 4 neighbors. Which are the 4 neighbors or 4 walls? 1, 2, 6 and 5. So that means the only number which is left out is opposite to 3. And which is that? That is number 4. Right? So rightly answered by many of you. बहुत आसान question था. बिल्कुल सही बताया आपने. Absolutely right. चलिए. So let's move on to the next one. I guess we are done with 5 questions. We were supposed to solve 5 questions today. देखें कुछ और है? No, this is just the explanation of the previous one. I will skip this. Okay, now I am moving on to the challenge problem, the previous challenge problem. Right. So that means we are moving on to the end of the first part of dice. In the next session of dice, I shall be raising the level of dice. But this was a question which was asked in the previous session of Impossible Maths, and probably the answer to this question was also impossible, because out of those who have answered, only 2 students were right. Only 2 students were correct. Rest all answers posted in the comment box were wrong. I repeat, rest all answers posted in the comment box were wrong. So let's see what was so special about this question. This was the challenge problem which was asked in the previous session. That was Impossible Maths. So let's see what was so special about this question. You can see 3 pair of shoes. So that means if I talk of 1 shoe, it is 5, because every pair has got 2 shoes. Every pair has got 2 shoes. Arey, जनता अभी भी post कर रही है. I can see people are posting 12. Okay, people are posting 5. Well. Now this is very important, because there is some you can say you need to visualize this properly, and if you are watching this on phone, it might be a difficult case because diagram बहुत छोटा हो जाएगा. So there is a problem in visualization also. So please pay attention. 1 shoe is of 5. Now that means 10 plus boy. So boy has got a tag of 5, but this boy has got a whistle. So boy with whistle, city, whistle means city, whistle is of 5. Now we can see a boy with whistle, that is 5, plus 4 whistles, that means each whistle is of 2. Each whistle is of 2. Now we are moving on to the last equation. We know that this is 5. We know that this is 2. But what about this? This is a boy. So if this is a boy, I should be placing 5 and answer should be 15, which is not the case. This boy is not having any whistle. This boy is not having whistle. please look that very carefully. This boy is not carrying any whistle. So if the boy with whistle is of 5 and whistle is of 2, this boy without whistle will be of 3. That means it is 3 into 2, 6 plus 5, 11. So answer will be 11. Answer will be 11. I repeat once again, answer to the question will be 11, because in the last row, the image of the boy was not having a whistle in his neck and the value of the whistle was 2. So we need to subtract 2 from 5 so that the net resultant is 3. I hope that is clear to all. और जितनों को मजा आया वो थोड़े से थम्स अप बना दीजिए, थोड़े से स्माइली बना दीजिए, ताकि पता चल जाए आपको समझ आ गया. You have got the question. So show me some thumbs up, show me some smiley, so that I could tell you that which 2 students were right in answering this correctly. In the last session, in the last week, 2 of the students were right in posting the right answer, but now every one of you is well aware about the answer, and I can see lot many smileys. I also greatly enjoyed this question when I saw only 2 were correct, so I was very much sure that okay, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो गया कहीं पे, right? चलिए, so let's proceed and let's see who those 2 students are. So those, okay, this is the explanation. As you can see, shoe is of 10, value of man with whistle is 5, value of one whistle is 2, so value of man without whistle is 3, and the answer is 11, right? So here is the calculation part. I hope that is clear. So 2 students who have rightly answered this question, they are Dhairya and Abhijit. So a big round of applause for Dhairya and Abhijit. अरे यार क्लैपिंग बनती है. अब मुझे स्माइली और थम्स अप नहीं चाहिए, मुझे चाहिए क्लैपिंग वाले हैंड्स. अगर आपके पास ऑप्शन है क्लैपिंग हैंड्स बनाने की, so a big shout out for Dhairya and Abhijit, because they were perfectly okay in posting the right answer, right? And the speciality is that this image given on the internet is not the same. It was a photoshopped image. That's why many of the students who have copied the answer from the internet were wrong, right? So kudos to Dhairya and Abhijit. Now let's see आप ऐसे कितने बच्चे आज की पजल का सही आंसर पोस्ट करते हैं. So I'm showing you today's puzzle, that is today's challenge problem, and you have to post the answer in the comment box with your name, with your class, right? So be ready for the same. And tomorrow I shall be meeting you on Vedanta Olympiad School with the topic which is one of the most important topic, that is cubes. We shall be covering cubes tomorrow, and day after tomorrow on Friday on VOS we shall be meeting you with a Menti quiz, that is NTSE Mental Ability Quiz. So that means आप रोज मुझे मिलने वाले हैं. Thursday I am meeting you for cubes, Friday I am meeting you for Menti quiz, and there is a surprise for Saturday. There is a surprise for Saturday जो आपको बहुत जल्द पता चल जाएगा. अभी के लिए let's move on to the challenge problem of the day. So this is the challenge problem. What it says, 3 standard dice are stacked on a table. एक के ऊपर एक dice रखे गए हैं. Not like this. This is just an example. So he says 3 standard dice are stacked on a table. Now what he says is, what will be the maximum sum of numbers visible to a person who can see this arrangement from all angles except bottom, including back sides. So what he means to say is, you have placed 3 dice on a table, one, another. You can see those 3 dice from all angles, but of course the bottom is not visible because bottom is touching the table. So he says, what will be the maximum sum of numbers? What will be the maximum sum of numbers on visible faces? आपको जितने faces नजर आएंगे उनका maximum sum क्या होगा ये आपको बताना है. And of course few faces will be the hidden faces. कैसे? The bottom one touching the table won't be visible. 2 dice when they are placed like this, 2 of the faces are gone. So थोड़ा दिमाग लगाइए, अपने दिमाग के घोड़े दौड़ाइए, थोड़ा ब्रेन चर्न कीजिए और सोचिए मैक्सिमम आंसर क्या बनेगा इस क्वेश्चन का, राइट? ओके, नीड नॉट टू वरी, आई शैल बी कवरिंग क्लॉक्स आल्सो. मेघराज, आपकी इच्छा पक्का पूरी होगी, बट मेघराज बच्चे मुझे ये बताइए, आर यू टारगेटिंग एनटीएससी स्टेज 1? इफ यस फॉर दिस ईयर, इफ यस प्लीज पोस्ट योर स्टेट कि आप किस स्टेट से हैं. मेघराज, एंड ऑल्सो अगर आप अभी क्लॉक्स पढ़ना चाहते हैं तो वेदांत ओलंपियाड स्कूल के चैनल पे जाइए, वहां पे क्लॉक्स का टॉपिक है, उसके 2 सेशंस पढ़े हैं, कम से कम वो देख लीजिए. आई रिपीट, सो फॉर ऑल दोज. और वाह, किसी योगेश ने आंसर भी पोस्ट किया. अच्छा, धैर्य आ गया. ओके धैर्य, योर नेम वाज देयर ऑन दी स्लाइड. ओके Meghraj, NTSE, fine, you are from Goa, then do watch 2 sessions of clock which are there on VOS channel, Vedantu Olympiad School, do watch those, right? Tab tak ke liye. Okay, Usha, you are from Punjab, very good. Okay, thank you, Meghraj. Arnav is saying NTSE is on 13th December. Arnav, what are you looking for? Anything special? Fine, fine. Okay, guys and girls, we are moving on to the end of this session. I'm repeating again, I will meet you tomorrow on Vedantu Olympiad School channel, right? So, आप दोनों के दोनों चैनल सब्सक्राइब करके रखिए, VOS भी, NTSE फाउंडेशन भी, क्योंकि बहुत सारे सेशन वहां हो रहे हैं, बहुत सारे सेशन यहाँ हो रहे हैं. Today also I had covered 5 questions of NTSE in the afternoon at 12:30 session, and I have also shared the strategy on Vedantu Olympiad School channel, right? Okay, okay. Fine. But you are not supposed to post the answer in the chat box. You need to post your answer in the comment box. In the comment box. Once this session ends, post your answer in the comment box along with your name and along with your class. So with this, I say bye to you. Enjoy your evening and keep on learning at Vedantu. So bye for now. Take care and do connect with us on our VOS, that is Vedantu Olympiad School social handle. We are there on Facebook, we are there on Instagram, and we are in habit of posting good stuff which is student friendly stuff on all those platforms, right? Chaliye, so फिलहाल के लिए bye for now, take care. NTSE level Haryana, बच्चे Haryana mental ability is good, maths is better, I would say, SST is manageable, physics is tough for NTSE Haryana, right? फिलहाल के लिए अभी के लिए इजाजत, bye for now and take care and keep on learning at Vedantu.